Growing and prosperous channel. Okay, on my channel I like to do different spiritually related videos and content. If you enjoy it here, make sure you hit the subscription button down below, as well as the post notification. Check out the description box as well, so you can find out how to get readings if that's your thing. Okay, well, let's get into it. We got transit messages. Transit talk, transit talk, transit talk. Okay, so let's get into astrology here. This particular transit that we have is the beautiful sun and Taurus, moon in Pisces. With these two energies transiting the sun and moon, it's going to take away any disassociative coping habits that we may have, right? And then it's going to replace it with, let me be clear, extreme raw vulnerable. I can't get the goddamn word out. Vulnerability. Okay, it's going to replace it with extreme raw vulnerability. Okay. So this is what we can be looking forward to experiencing while these two energies are transiting the sun and the moon. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Let's get into the vibrations here for this particular transit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay. Autonomy. Big theme here. I did another message earlier on TikTok about autonomy. So this transit is giving you a chance to look at your choice and be able to make the best choice, not just for the way that you are perceived, but for yourself. You know, to your own self, be true. There's sort of this opportunity to take that vulnerability and replace it with strength, turn it into a strength here. It's very important that you release any sense of limitedness or some sort of indecision here when it comes to your present energy problem area, the Two of Swords. Yeah, you're kind of stuck, like focusing out instead of focusing on yourself. So be mindful of that energy, right? Looking at everything but yourself right now. You know, I feel like right now in your present area, if you're having any difficulties, focus on service, focus on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get stuck trying to compare yourself to other people and what they got going on. Just period. That's a big theme right now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing to be inspired. It's one thing to take notes. Okay, helpers, whatever you want to call this, but still be yourself. Still be your authentic self. I feel like you're starting to become more conscious of this. Okay. But in your unaware self, in the self, okay, that's unaware, okay, you're limited. Clarifying the Six of Wands, we have out the Justice, the Six of Cups. Yeah, because the Six of Cups is in reverse. It's like you taking something that's important about you and, you know, makes you unique, makes you an individual, right? And making that like a focal point. This week there could be some sort of success here, they're saying with this transit message, you know, some sort of recognition. Even you recognizing others too is what I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? Like a win-win outcome. I'm also seeing collaboration, you know, for some of you guys. This is leading you to a more secure space. Just period. This week, I see security, finances, things working out well. And this has a lot to do with your mental state at this time. See the Justice here, Four Swords. I know that's a really good message. I'm not going to dig into that, but what I do want to talk about is the outcome in the Six of Pentacles. So let's clarify that. Okay, Perfect. We got out the Six of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, I feel like things are definitely wrapping up for you. Okay? Some of these things that were a little bit painful and a little bit limiting, restrictive. That's ending right now. You're moving into a space of more relaxation and freedom right now, and I feel like you're comfortable in this space, just period. Some of us are embracing the vulnerability, just period. Some of us are going to embrace our vulnerability and realize that this is actually a time when we can open up. You know what I'm saying? Take your vulnerability and use it to be more connective versus the disassociation that we were experiencing in the past, because we were really focused on ourselves and our own endeavors, the things that help us to develop ourselves. We were really focused on ourselves, and there was nothing wrong in that. Okay, I need you to know that. But now you're moving into this energy of community, and removing those disassociative patterns and behaviors, right? So that because they were to a degree coping skills that we have learned to deal with certain situations, but now that we have developed in such of a way, now we can engage again, is what they're saying. Okay, so keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? And your vulnerability is what will be your connection, your spark, your bridge in between people, spaces, and time, right? That'll be the bridge that connects you. Okay, your vulnerability. So don't be afraid to be vulnerable this week on some real shit for those of us getting this message. I feel like there's something beautiful waiting for us in that, okay? It's a lot of happiness that we weren't, truly aware of, Also, I feel like use your intuition wisely this week, Trust your gut this week. Big theme on that. Finances is really in your present energy like a main focal point. You're really focused on finances or creating some sort of new avenue, some sort of new revenue. But I feel like this is something that you're taking your time with. Okay, with this Ace of Pentacles, I do feel like this is something you're taking your time with. Get a message for this. Yeah, the Star, the Hierophant, and then the Queen of Swords. You definitely are taking your time. I feel like, you're gauging something right now. You're utilizing your intuition, whatever that this is that you're ready to embark upon in your present energy with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like it's going to put you in a space of a lot of uncomfortableness, right? And I feel like you know that, but you're ready for this plunge, whatever this is. You're going after it. I feel like, that's what that High Priestess was all about, trusting that. And then you got out the Star card, so you're learning how to trust that, right? With the Star card. Let's see this week in romance. Better yet, for transit messages. Let's get our messages from our guardians at this time for transit messages. What do our guardians want to tell us during this time? Sacral chakra, okay? You're sensitive to stuff that no longer serves you, so respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. That means people, places, and things, okay? Yeah, be willing to forgive, okay? Ask your angels to clear your mind and body of the past pain in exchange for the energy of peacefulness. This week, transit messages. Wise one. Grow within your current situation, okay? You don't have to stay stuck, okay? The limited self, is realizing that I'm not limited. I can grow within my current situation. That removes any blockages, that removes any restrictions that I had once I'm in flow of that. Growing within my current situation. Okay, the guardians have said here, What? You're a high priestess. Harness your mystic powers. Your guardians have spoken. All right. Any of the good things that the beautiful collective I will click onto this message and look forward to. Only the good things. Only the good things. A wealthy man, high honor. Yeah, there's a lot of recognition this week. I see it with the Six of Wands messages keep coming out. Just somebody of high honor, just period. There's also a wealthy man. I feel like you right now you're working to clear and unblock your sacral chakra for some of you. There's a new person, a wealthy man here for some of us here. And I feel like you're working on that sacral chakra and being willing to forgive the past so that you can grow in your current situation and have something better for your future, just period. Through your vulnerability, you're attracting better, just period. All right. You don't have to be disassociative. That was a coping mechanism that you learned. And now you don't have to utilize that coping mechanism. Now you've learned better things to do, right? To honor yourself. We're not coping, we're honoring ourselves now, okay? In this energy is what it's saying, all right? So, yeah, that's what I'm getting here for our transit messages. Let me know how you guys like this one down below. I love y'all so freaking much. I'll see you later. Peace.